Welcome to your October Flying Star Feng Shui forecast, and this forecast is for October 8th until November 7th. October can be a lot harder for girls, young girls, and single women because the South and the West is afflicted. In numerology, in October, you can see a little bit of a preview of what next year will be like. And next year's Feng Shui does seem a little bit rough for women, mothers. So just pay attention, be a little bit more cautious if you are a single girl. Watch your daughters a little bit more in October. In October, the East and Southwest are the most positive areas. The center, though, is bringing in the 3. And the 3 is really arguments, legal issues, gossip, slander, accidents, and this affects everyone all over the world. So we can see a lot more arguing, disagreements, even within relationships. So you want to remedy this with metal. I really don't like putting any fire elements in the middle of your home, especially because I do not know your permanent energy. So metal is your best bet, and it will also take care of the yearly 2-star that is there if you are worried about health. So think colors: white, silver, gold, bronze, a metal object, or even some metal weights. But of course, the best thing you can do is keep the area quiet, use it less, do not do any renovations, make loud noises in the center of your home. And this is why it's really hard, and it really does affect everyone. So you're going to notice more arguments, more disagreements throughout the month of October. Let's move over to the East. The East rules over the rabbit animal sign. Males over 16 years old who are married but have no children. And in the East, this is the most auspicious area that we can get. It's the number 1 victory star, bringing in money, luck, promotions, celebrations, fame, popularity. Great for studying, creativity, and romance as well. Use this area as much as possible. A great office area, a great study room, bedroom. So spend more time here. Keep it lit. Play some music here. Let's move over to the Southeast. The Southeast rules the dragon and snake animal signs. It rules the oldest daughter, married women with no children. Star 2 in period 9 is a timely star. The Southeast for October can bring in luck with inheritances, with future money gains, even popularity. And this is where we have the number 1 victory star for the year, which is a fantastic star that is great for romance. It's great for work. It's great for studying. It's really one of the best. So this area is probably the 3rd best area, I think, this month. If you do still view the star 2 as a negative for your health, and you have metal in here, which supports the 1 star that is in here for the year, then you are all set. And if you're worried about health, add some metal in here. But if you want to work with the star 2, you can add a little bit of the earth element into the Southeast. As the years go by, the star 2 is becoming more and more positive. I have seen really good results with enhancing the 2, and you could actually just play around with it and just kind of watch it. Even this year, we had the 2 in the center for all year, and we're going now into October. It is no longer a negative star now in period 9, so it is safe to enhance for the star 2. If you are worried about it though, and you want to be on the safe side, just have some metal in the Southeast, and that should suffice because the Southeast is a pretty okay area for October. Let's move over to the South. The South rules over the horse animal sign. Females over 14 years old. So if you do have daughters, young females living in the house, then be a little bit more cautious. The 7 is the robbery star. It rules over robbery, theft, accidents, legal issues, relationship problems, even betrayals, cheating, anything like that. You want to keep this area quiet. Use it less. Try not to do any renovations. No loud noises. Add in the water element. So colors blue, black, maybe a vase of standing water that you change out often, not moving water. So no fountains. And you can also add a salt cure into this area, especially if this is your front door, your kitchen, an important bedroom. But of course, using it less is the best remedy. Let's move over to the southwest, and the southwest is bringing in the 9. It's the current prosperity star. So this is really the luckiest area. The southwest rules over sheep and monkey animal signs, and anybody who is a mother. And the southwest is bringing in money luck, luck with investments, career advancement, popularity. So this is a fantastic area to use more. Use as an office, spend time in this area, keep the lights on, play music. This is a fantastic area for a study room, an office, coming up with creative ideas if you need to. You do not need to put anything extra here. You could put some lucky symbolism if you have that, but really this is an excellent area to spend time in. You do not need to add in anything else here. Let's move over to the west. The west rules over the rooster animal sign and your youngest daughter. Also, any females under the age of 14, and that even includes if you have female pets. And this is a nasty star, the 5 yellow misfortune star. It's not a timely star, and this can bring in accidents, loss, money loss, health issues, family conflict. You want to remedy this area, but the best remedy is to use this area less. Keep it quiet, keep the lights off if you're not using it, no renovations. If you have young daughters, just be more cautious with them in October. They can also be a little bit more argumentative with you. If you use this area a lot, it's an important area in your home. Add a salt cure in here to help collect the negative energy that is going on in the west. And you want to remedy with the metal element. So you want to put some metal figures, maybe a metal vase, colors white, gold, silver, even gray. But really the best thing is to put some weights. The heavier the weight of the metal ones, the better. If it is a really big room that you have in the west, you want to add more of that weight, more of the metal weight in the area, which is why metal weights work so well. Let's move over to the northwest. The northwest rolls over the dog and pig animal sign and anybody who is a father. The 4 is actually romantic, academic luck, popularity, fame, but it is no longer a timely star. It is still a positive star, but we can see more negative issues with it as well, because the number 3 is in the northwest all year in 2025. When these two come together, it's 2 wood stars, so it's actually really good, especially for popularity, for fame. And if you are single or maybe you work in sales, this is actually really good. You can put in some bamboo in here to further activate the Northwest for the month of October. But if you are having relationship issues, you're married, you might want to avoid attracting other people. You might want to put in just a little bit of orange, pink, yellow, red, maybe a pillow, a Himalayan salt lamp to reduce the negative effects. So it can have both good and negative effects. It's really more positive if you are a single person that's looking for love, looking for a relationship. It can also be positive for sales, gaining followers, more clients coming to you if you own a business. Let's move over to the north. The north is bringing in career advancement, romantic luck, and even helpful people with the number 8. And the north rules over the rat animal sign, males that are over 16 years old, men over 16 that are not married. 8 is a positive star, but in period 9, it is no longer a timely star. So as the years go on in period 9, it's actually becoming less positive. It is still really positive though, but in the north, we have the 7 here all year long, which makes this area just kind of bad all year. So having a salt cure in this area is a really good idea, especially if this is a bedroom, a front door, a kitchen. Have the salt cure in this area because the north is just really not good all year. You want to also all year have the water element in the north. Black, blues, maybe a vase of water that you change out, and of course, no renovations, using it less, keeping it more quiet is the best thing you can do. So it becomes a little better in October, but it's still pretty negative, the north and the northeast, because that's where 2 of the most negative stars are residing all year. Let's move over to the northeast. The northeast rules over the ox and tiger animal signs, males under 16 years old, and it rules over your youngest son. Star 6 can bring in work achievements. It can bring in more work, even promotions, but this is where we have the number 5 yellow misfortune star all of 2025. So the northeast and the north, when it comes to the yearly energy, are probably the worst areas all of 2025 because there is a risk for loss, injuries, illness, just by the fact that this is where the 5 yellow misfortune star is residing all of 2025. So keeping it quiet, using it less is the best thing you can do. Having a salt cure in this area is also a very good idea. I would just actually keep the salt cure in a negative area, usually out all year long. And the best remedy for the 5, which is here all year, is white, silver, gold when it comes to color, and metal, even metal weights. So you want to have the metal element here all year. I would just leave it and keep it there all year. You don't even have to replace it because no matter what really comes in here, you should have the metal element here all year. The most negative areas in October are the south, the center, and the west, but the south and the west are the worst. And of course, because of the yearly energy, which is in effect all of 2025, the northeast and the north are also not that great. The best areas this month are the southwest and the east. And also, the southeast and the northwest are pretty good for October as well. And of course, because of the 3 in the center, do be cautious. Watch out. People will be a lot more argumentative in the month of October. That is my October forecast for Feng Shui. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more.